All right, we are talking wasabi. You might know wasabi as that spicy little green ball that just packs a punch with your sushi, but it turns out that tasty root can really spice up things like ice cream, cocktails, all kinds of things.
Yeah, so to help us see the wonderful world of wasabi, Portland's brand new WasabiFest is coming to town. We got to look at all the mean green fun this morning with Jim Morris and Allison Fletcher from Sake One. Good morning, you guys.
Good morning. Good morning.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
I have to admit, I'm a little nervous. I've had a tough time with wasabi before because you never know sometimes just how hot it's going to be. But we're here to show folks that there is more to wasabi than just the thing that you might avoid on the corner of some plates.
Exactly. You know, wasabi, of course, is always really pretty much thought of when you eat Japanese food.
Sure.
And it's really very versatile. Like sake is something you can enjoy with so many other cuisines. Wasabi is the same way. It's very, very versatile. So.
Well, I love that, you know, Sake One has been introducing folks over here
Right.
to sake in Oregon for a long, long time. So it makes sense that you would also be introducing more people to new things you didn't know about wasabi.
Yep.
Yep, so we got WasabiFest here coming up. Tell us the idea behind it, because, you know, going back to your point, first of all, I love wasabi, so I'm not the person that avoids that like little green ball.
I'm usually like the teeniest little
Oh,
bit into my
I
soy
take
sauce.
it on there to a point where every once in a while I'll be like, okay, I've overdone it. But there are different ways to use wasabi, so what's going to be on display here at WasabiFest coming up?
Yeah, all sorts of applications of wasabi. We're going to have wasabi ice cream, popcorn, pizza. We're going to have wasabi cannolis. So it's not just going to be that super spicy heat that people think about when they think of wasabi.
So how is wasabi ice cream going to shape up? Because I have seen pranks where people take wasabi and freeze it and call it mint ice cream.
Oh, no.
So I'm assuming that you're blending the flavors a little more carefully than something like that. What is wasabi ice cream?
Yeah, well, the official flavor isn't released yet. You'll have to be there on June 14th.
Okay, that's a good teaser.
To see. But definitely very blended, very thought out. It's not going to be, just spice and ice cream.
Yeah.
Very more complex flavors for sure.
Love
Well,
that.
so when we talk about wasabi, I think we had a picture of the actual, you know, root vegetable earlier. What exactly is it? Because it's a plant, it's a root, right?
It's a rhizome.
Okay.
And actually, the whole plant is edible, and that's part of what we'll be talking about at
interesting.
WasabiFest.
So that whole plant
There you
right
go.
there,
That
that whole
rhizome
thing
right
is
there.
edible.
Yep.
Wow.
Huh.
I did not know that.
And so how do we get from that to the green paste that you might find on your sushi plate?
Well, it's delicious.
What kind of processing does it go through though? Because I mean, are you just taking the root and kind of grinding it up, or?
Yeah, it totally depends. There's lots of different ways to prepare wasabi.
Oh, interesting.
And also, wasabi leaves are used in the making of some of the products we'll be sampling on June 14th. But I
is so
think,
cool.
there's definitely grinding methods, blending, all sorts of different ways that you can prepare it.
Okay. Well, I want to dive into what you brought in here.
Some prepared.
How much this is going to blow me back here? Well, what are we eating this
Well,
morning?
you're going to sample one of these, which won't be the same thing that some of the people who will be entering in the wasabi eating contest will be eating many more of these in
boy.
a small amount of time.
All right, I'm feeling brave. Hand me a cracker. Tell me about this wasabi eating contest.
She's not gonna like
what
that.
are people in
Like
for?
to-
What are we in for?
It's hot.
Here we go. Oh my God.
I love it.
Boy, that'll wake you up in the
That
morning.
will wake up. I love it. Wait, so there's a contest? There's like a wasabi eating contest?
And the contestants will be basically eating.
As many
This
of
thing.
those as
I
I
feel
can.
like I'm on the hot ones right now.
I'm really surprised you did it. I'm surprised you did
Hey,
it.
listen, I have taken down a piece of a Carolina Reaper pepper. So
That's true.
I know that I will survive. I will say, I give wasabi some credit. It packs a punch right off the top, but it also doesn't necessarily linger as
That's a good
long
point.
as pepper
It
heat.
dissipates,
So
yeah.
I do feel like I'm going to be okay.
No. All right, dive into WasabiFest. Where can people learn more? Well, where's the best place to get some info?
The website is wasabifestpdx.com.
Okay.
You can go learn about all the vendors who are going to be there, and also, of course, buy your tickets. It's coming up on June 14th.
All right, is sake going to be on hand?
And there will be plenty of sake to enjoy.
All
as well.
right, love to hear that.
There
Love to
you
hear
go.
that.
Okay, I do feel a little more confident if I can wash it down with the sake after. But hey, that's not too bad. If I can handle it, so can you. WasabiFest happening next Saturday, June 14th at the Red East Event Space, 1 to 5 p.m. The event is 21 and up. Get those tickets right now. You can check out this story for more on coin.com.
I'm a